Our spotlight story tonight is about Mother's Day and what it means to a family in Ephrata. Here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
Grant County is packed with great moms, and in honor of Mother's Day this past weekend, we here at iFIBER 1 News would like to introduce one woman who's been a mom 9 times over. Peggy Grigg has 6 kids and 3 stepkids, all of whom are now in their 20s and 30s.
That's the first 2 kids.
She also has a slew of grandkids, like little Iris Downs. Many of Grigg's descendants live nearby, meaning anyone who drops in on one of her traditional Sunday family suppers is in for an uproar.
Some people that don't like noise don't usually come back, at least not on Sunday.
Getting to this point has at times been a challenge. Grigg battled breast cancer and other illnesses. She became a single mom with 5 children and 1 on the way when her first marriage suddenly ended in 1991. At the time, she was employed as a nurse with Columbia Basin Hospital and the Health District, sometimes working days and nights to make ends meet.
How did you deal with having that many kids and working that much?
I was kind of tired, I think. You fell asleep anywhere?
Grigg, who's now retired, eventually became the Grant County Health District Administrator, a position that offered her more freedom to put family first.
Lots of times I went back and worked in the night when my kids were asleep.
Her 6 kids say even though their mom had to work so much, she never complained and they always felt her love.
I definitely knew that my mom was special, and not to say she was more important than other mothers, but I definitely knew that. I remember as a child in school writing down who your hero was. Mine was always my mom.
Daughter Shelley Hansen, who herself has become a nurse, says the kids were mom's priority. And Grigg's eldest daughter, Annalisa Playstead, said having to learn a bit of self-reliance brought the siblings closer together.
You know, I hated when she had to be at work because we wanted her home with us, but I understood it. I never was resentful, and I don't know, I think it helped us as a family in a way be closer. You have a drink right here. I got you a drink. Right there.
Playstead says now that she has a couple kids of her own, she's realizing how much she learned from her mom about being a mom. Lessons like patience, honesty, discipline, putting kids first.
And compassion. And I knew my mom loved us no matter what we did, even when we weren't behaving our best. She might have really been sick of us, but we knew she still loved us.
Downs, too, says the lessons were always there.
The best thing that my mother's given me is an example of how to be a great person and a great mother.
And Grigg's love extended past her immediate family. Grigg's former husband's daughter, Casey Clarkson, says she thinks of Grigg as a sort of surrogate mom.
She's always made me welcome here up at Christmas and Thanksgiving, and just has been a huge part of my life, way more than she knows.
Grigg shares a favorite quotation of hers by author Elizabeth Stone. Making the decision to have a child, it is momentous. It is to decide forever to have your heart go walking around outside your body.
The love you have for your child was given for a purpose, and I've heard a little statement, you probably have a few different times, love always wins. You don't know when always comes to fruition, but I've tried to keep love as a verb rather than a noun. That's a feeling. And being human, sometimes it takes me a while to arrive at that point and really act consistently with that, but that's really what I believe. And I think moms all feel that, and you try to find a way to live it based on your circumstances.
And like many moms, while her kids hold her up as a teacher, a best friend, and a hero, Grigg retains an air of humility.
And I doubt that I've done anything different than most or all moms. Moms are very united by the bond they have for their kids.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
Thanks, Ryan. Boy, that's a terrific story. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.